Dude, I am totally surprised that hasn't been pulled because of some fucking franchise rights or some shit like
Oh
that.
fuck, I don't really care. You know that.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just saying. I'm surprised it hasn't been pulled yet.
I'm just like fucking come at me. So
Right, get in line.
yeah, it's still it is the month of March and it is International Women's Month. Oh, speaking of, so um, the 8th, whenever the 8th was the actual Women's Day. I think it was
It's the
Saturday.
11th. It's the 11th today, so 3 days
I think
ago.
it was Saturday was the 8th.
Yeah.
And we watched a couple movies. We watched what was the first one? Oh, the ABBA one, Mamma Mia. We watched Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
And then we watched The Last Showgirl, starring Pamela Anderson and Dave Bautista. And so I didn't really clue into any of this. Then all of a sudden, Mrs. Aaron's like, these are probably the worst movies you could be watching on Women's Day. Because the story of Mamma Mia is she was a young girl at the time. She was like in her 20s, had a very promiscuous life, has a daughter, doesn't know who the dad is, has 3 different possibilities of who the dad is, and
Where was Maury back? Where was Maury back in those days?
that's exactly it. I think that was actually said in the movie too. It was just like, yeah, it was really bad because she was just like she lived on this island that was a destination place, and everybody that ever came there, she banged them. And so they don't actually say it, but you get the point. And then so it just makes women look really bad, which is just hilarious. And then watched The Last Showgirl, which is about this Las Vegas showgirl review that is ending. And Pamela Anderson is in it, and she plays this woman that's been on the show for 30 years. And the show is ending. So she's now like in her 50s or something like that. And she's like, she looks weathered. It looks like it's Pamela Anderson with no makeup on for like most of the movies, and she looks, yeah, exactly. And it's just like, and it kind of made women look bad in that one too, with like how they go to Vegas and looking for stardom and get on something, and it never goes anywhere, and um, and so the show's ending, and there's a whole bunch of girls that were in this musical, like of kicking and dancing or whatever they were doing, and they had nothing. They had nowhere to go, and they had no education, no nothing, and it was just like, holy shit, this is not good stuff.
You know what you needed to watch? A Nightmare on Elm Street or a Friday the 13th. All of those ones, all the heroes are chicks. The
And
chick
they,
is always the one who kills the bad guy.
yeah, exactly. Um, I thought there was a Friday the 13th where a dude lived.
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy, that was Corey Feldman.
Speaking of, I saw a meme on Corey Feldman about how true to life the Stand By Me kids were. Because the one they talked about, the guy River Phoenix character gets stabbed or whatever.
Yeah.
He actually dies in real life. Corey Feldman, they said he never gets his life together. or something like that, and he just becomes and that's like true to life. I can't remember what they said about the one kid, and then there was the Star Trek kid who like
Fucking hated him. Will
uh,
Wheaton.
Will we?
Fucking.
Yeah, never did care for him. He was
I always thought he was an entitled little piece of shit. Who, if his fucking mom wasn't who she was, he had his fucking ass kicked every fucking day.
yeah, they should have just fucking shot him out into space.
When your mom's banging the fucking captain of the ship, you don't piss. You can let the fucking you can let shit go.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, yeah. Where did I put them here?
Oh yeah, I watched that. I texted you that one night because I was really stoned. I started watching that Corey. I saw someone had a fucking GoPro on, and it said that was POV, the Corey Feldman show. So fucking, it's I was fucking watching it. And I
That's,
fucking,
that's what you were doing on Saturday night.
I fucking, and then I texted it to you, and I fucking wanted. I thought this, it was so fucking bad, dude.
You sent me a link to it, but you were just like, dude, I'm so stoned and I'm watching Corey Feldman.
It's so fun. It was apparently it was the whatever the Loserville tour or whatever, and it was his fucking show, and it was the entire fucking thing. I couldn't make it through the first fucking song. It was that fucking terrible.
I tried to watch the Disney on the Disney Channel. Let's get sued. Oh, this is going to be the big one. This is the one that's going to kill us.
What's up?
I tried to watch the Taylor Swift thing on Disney.
How'd that go?
I got about 3 songs in. I couldn't even make it background noise. Usually, I don't mind these things. Like I can tolerate it because I'm like I want to see her show. I want to see what this stage show is. I want to see what she puts into it. I love a good stage show.
Who doesn't?
Like right down to like I'm talking like the musicals from like your Phantom of the Opera, and those things there to those things that we went and watched in Abbotsford, the independent things,
Oh yeah.
with the dancers and things like that. I'll watch these and I'll watch that, and
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the Abbotsford, was that? I think that was fucking Chilliwack.
I go to those things all the time. I watch those things right down to going to like the Chill House, going to the Rickshaw, going to see like bands and stuff like that. And you know which bands are going to be good because of the stage show that they put on. Kiss, even the Motley Crue stage show. Couldn't play for shit. They had one guy that could play, but still. And so, like I said, I tried to watch Taylor Swift, and I couldn't. I literally couldn't. Even though it was 10 years, and it will be 10 years, I think, in this September. It'll be 10 years since I took one of the Offsprings to see Katy Perry. And yeah, the music wasn't all that. Fell asleep once. But stage show was phenomenal. Like I enjoyed the stage show. I enjoyed the things that I saw in that. I thought it was great. Back when this was when she was at her peak. Her stage shows were great. She did a stage show for the Super Bowl. I saw that one, and it was phenomenal. Like, it was cool to see those things. I couldn't even get to her stage show. because I got, like I said, I got 3 songs in, tried to mute it, and then you lose context, and I just got completely fucking bored. It's like you know, like I would rather be doing my dishes right now.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like I would just be like, I think I need to clean my toilet.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's just like I'm like thinking of like just other things I could be doing with my time.
I don't know who had fucking worse fucking musical encounters, fucking you or me. They both sound fucking horrible.
Mine, yeah, we both came with like it was more or less me. I was curious. I was like, I needed to see what she did for her show.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I said too. I want to see this fucking thing. Really, how fucking bad can? I thought, how fucking bad really can it be? I know we all joke about it, but how fucking bad can it be? No, it was fucking terrible.
I watched one last summer. I think it was like one song. I can't remember what it was, or it doesn't matter because I wouldn't remember anyways. And I'm watching it with Mrs. Aaron, and she's watching it too, and about how there was, so in his band, there's him, there was a background singer, a guitar player, a bass player, drummer, and I think a keyboard player.
I think the keyboard player on this one was the backup singer too.
Okay, maybe she did 2 things. But at this point, she just had a mic stand in front of her, like a straight mic stand.
Yeah.
He looked so completely not there.
I know. He's insane. Yeah. Who the fuck would do that?
I think it was like they signed up before they knew anything. Like you're going there, like, oh, hey Chris, do you want to go play bass for Corey Feldman?
No.
And no, but you're gonna be like, and you're gonna go on tour, and you're gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, you'll say yeah. You know, it's money.
I'll take the paycheck.
You're a hired musician. You get a phone call, and you're like Corey Feldman. You know what? That might be something. People might go see this shit. You sign up before you even see the music.
Yeah,
you get into rehearsal, and the rehearsal probably goes off whatever, you know. Which is funny because that reminded me of something else. But the rehearsal goes off whatever because he probably doesn't do the stage theatrics, the fucking bad dancing that he did.
Well, I kind of think that's all fucking ad lib, my friend.
I think so.
I think it's Johnny on the fucking spot.
Well, a lot of it is remnants of like Michael Jackson.
Well, that's what he's trying to be.
Yeah, because he used to hang out with Michael Jackson back in the day.
I bet he fucking did.
You know, so it's just like it was just absolute. And then,
but
a couple of the musicians I noticed were like, "What the actual fuck? I don't want to be here."
But they're getting a paycheck.
They're getting a paycheck. They're probably obligated to be there. There's probably a thing that says that they're not allowed to quit.
A job's a job, right? You got to take it when the
job. Which is like it's kind of they write it into things, but it's illegal to do. You can't actually tell somebody that they can't quit. You can't force somebody to work, right?
No, you can't tell somebody they can't quit.
Yeah. So I was just like, what the actual fuck? I'm like, I would try to do everything I could to get fired. And in hindsight, I can tell you right now, looking bored is not the answer. You know what the answer would be? Outshine, exactly. You outshine them. You make sure that you're wireless that day and front and center.
That's
Even
right.
though you're playing the fucking B, let the crowd know that you're playing the fucking B.
That's right.
You're going don't, you know, but you know what? Let them know. Look at me.
That's right. And then once people start going to see the fucking weird ass fucking bass player and outshining fucking Corey Feldman, hey, you're off the fucking tour, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. From this day forward, we will now call that the Vinnie Vincent.
I was watching something on him the other day, and fucking he never signed a contract with Kiss.
That's right.
They kept trying. They kept
That's
trying to.
in Paul Stanley's book.
Yeah, they kept trying to get him to sign a contract, but he wouldn't sign it.
Yeah, he was on. Yeah, he wouldn't sign it, and he would be on a day-to-day basis or something like that, or per show, or
Well,
something.
no, they said they wanted to sign it because they were going to go on the Look It Up tour, but the insurance company wanted everybody to be a signed member of the band, and fucking he wouldn't sign the fucking contract.
Yeah, there was something about that, and they that was in Paul Stanley's book. He said something about that sign, and I think it was like a 0 hour thing because of the fact that Kiss has always been a machine.
Yeah.
And with any machine, it breaks down, and you need to have a new
Replacement part.
You need a replacement part, and
you want an upgraded replacement part, not a fucking downgraded one.
And there was something about that they really didn't want Vinnie Vincent either. But
I think I heard something about that too. But
yeah, they didn't really want him, but they never told him. And there was something I recall that they were saying, but he was the best they could get because of the fact that
they had to go on. They're going on tour, and they need a guitar player.
Yeah, the label was pushing them to get an album out and to get on tour. He did do the one video and makeup.
What video and makeup?
When he was the Egyptian Wear.
Yeah, he didn't. He never did a video and makeup.
Okay, so he was just. I've seen footage of it. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, there's been lots of fucking clips of him playing in makeup, but he never actually did an official music video in makeup. He's only done Lick It Up, and the other one, All Hell's Breaking Loose. Those are the only two videos he did with Kiss.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. And then, but there was something about it was like a 0 hour type deal. Or they renegotiated him at the last second, and then he did the big solo that just kept on going, and he would have been all right when Paul Stanley says Vinnie Vincent, everyone. He still would have been all right.
Vinnie Vincent, lead guitar!
Yeah. It was when Vinnie Vincent goes to Paul Stanley and says, "Nobody cuts me off."
Yeah, don't cut me off like that again, or something.
Don't cut me off like that again. Yeah. Next day he sent packing.
Because his fucking solos were getting longer and longer.
Yeah, his solos kept getting longer and longer and longer. Yeah. So back to the topic at hand.
Oh, another thing too, I was thinking,
What are you thinking?
because last week was, you said it was like the Chicks of Rock, right?
Yeah.
I forgot to throw. I said I dig her. I said Dorothy. I should get thrown in there. She's not metal. She's rock.
She's not
But
metal, she's rock. Um,
but I dig her, and so yeah, I think she should go up.
and she's rock because of the fact that I think that's where they, um, unfortunately, she had a one-hit wonder song a couple years ago.
Oh, she had a bunch of them.
No, but the one with Nita was a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah.
The Victorious.
Yes. You're right.
Because of the fact that it did really well. Nobody really knew who both these people were. Nobody knew who Dorothy was. There was a little bit of people, like we're talking in like the masses, right?
Yeah. I don't. I get that. Only the ones that knew Alice Cooper would know.
Only the ones that know Alice Cooper, the ones because you got to remember, like, how many people you figure were there when we did the meet and greet?
When I went there?
Yeah, the meet and greet that you and I went to. How many people?
For us? Oh shit! I don't know. It wasn't very much. It was like.
It wasn't?
No, it wasn't very much. It was a small place. It looked like a lot. I probably have to say probably 50 to 75 people.
No, that went to the meet and greet.
Yeah.
You think it was that 50 people there?
50 to I think there was that, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 24.
No. There was quite a bit of fucking people there.
Oh, really? I can't remember.
Well, it might have been 24. I don't know. I do a lot of drugs.
I drink a lot. So when I drink, I see double. There could have been 12 people there. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There was a fair amount of people there though, but it could be just because it was a small place.
Yeah, no, there was. And the funny thing is that I had a list of things that I wanted to ask, and I had a chance to, because she's like, does anybody got any questions? I was like, fuck, I forgot my list. I have things that I need to ask.
And then there was that one stupidest question I ever fucking heard from one of the fucking dudes in the fucking crowd. Yes, what is the question? Your signature guitar, are you ever going to make a left-handed version of it? Oh, well, we're thinking of it. And yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I have one already. So if you have one, why would you ask the fucking question?
I think she said that too.
Did she say that? But I thought
there was something said. There was something said. Do you recall that?
I was fucking punched right in the face. We're like, that's stupid. Just fucking. Or maybe it was
you that said it.
Well, maybe it was me that fucking said it. Because I fucking why would you ask? Are you gonna make a left-handed? Are you gonna make a left-handed version of your guitar? Oh, I don't. Oh yeah, well I have one. Yeah, we're thinking maybe coming out with one in a couple years. Well, I have one. Well, why would you fucking ask that then? Why? Just give your fucking head a shake. It's kind of like I remember when I fucking way back when I went and I got my GED there. And I went to the fucking Abbotsford College, and you go in there. You walk into the fucking place. You grab your fucking number 2 pencil. You sit down with the fucking bubble sheet. The fucking instructor comes up. It's like, this is your bubble sheet. This is your pencil. Fill your name in here, and then fill each letter in the corresponding bubble. Any questions? I shit you not, like 10 people put their fucking hand up. I mean, just stupid. Just fucking stupid.
Holy fuck.
People are dumb.
Yeah, they are. So,
Anyways,
anyways.
yeah. So I want, yeah. Anyways, this all started because I said I wanted to throw in Dorothy in for the last weeks.
Yeah, I put her in for Rock. I do put her in for Rock. You know who? There was a couple that we missed, and it got mentioned to me. Is one of them, and they're probably one of my favorites. Is Biff Naked?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, and actually came up in conversation again today because I was like, Biff Naked did a cover version of Unforgiven way back when. Not way. Well, yeah, I guess like 25 years.
Yeah, it was way back when, dude.
Yeah, fuck. Holy jeez. So first one on my list, Doro Pesh.
Doro Pesh, very good.
Doro
From
Warlock.
Warlock.
Huge in early 80s. Not really huge. Had a good. Got out on the scene.
They were big in Europe.
Big in Europe. She's
She was Swedish or something like that, wasn't she?
Yeah,
German.
does the she's on all the European festival tours. She plays early with she'll play 2 shows. She'll do a Doro show and she'll do a Warlock show on the 3-day weekend thing.
Of course, you get paid twice then.
Yeah.
Fucking ching.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, my name is King Diamond. I also play with Merciful Fate.
That's right, cha-ching.
Ching.
Oh, hey. Did you hear about you could be Gene Simmons' roadie for a day?
Oh fuck, really?
Yeah. It'll only cost you $12,000.
So I got to pay $12,000 for him to get paid for a show.
For you to load in equipment, for you to fucking set up the stage. Yeah, to be a roadie, you get paid $12,000 and change.
12,000 and change. I have to give him.
Yes.
So he can get $12,000 from the show.
So you can save money on a fucking roadie.
What the actual? And then how many other roadies are at each show?
I don't know. I just saw that contest. I thought, no fucking way. And I saw it a couple of other places.
Wow. That's wow. I'm gonna segue Gene Simmons to this one. Can't really. Lita Ford.
Yeah, Lita Ford.
Bad, just good. Because I've heard some deep cuts of Lita that I never really got into, just because of the fact that all I ever really knew was "Kiss Me Deadly" and "Close Your Eyes." Yeah. That's the only 2 I ever knew. There was a third. She had 2 songs off of her big album. Can't remember the other one. Just bad timing for her.
Oh, she was married to Chris Holmes from Wasp. She was married to Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath.
Yeah, just like maybe if she came out sooner or hit, like, I don't know what it was with her.
Around the time Joan Jett did?
Yeah, with Joan Jett, right? 83, Out for Blood. She brought out 2 albums in 83 and they did nothing until 88. So there was a 5-year gap until Kiss Me Deadly came out. So she did come up with something in '83. There must have been no hook to her.
What do you mean?
Because the fact that she never took off.
No.
There was no hits from her. I guess she was just she was probably too soon for her time. Maybe she just needed, I don't know what it was. I've never really listened to her. I think she's a great musician. She plays the solos, she writes the music, she sings it. She was great in the Runaways, as good as you can be for that. Yeah. Also on this list, I know I had her last week with rock, but I also got her for metal. I got Lita Ford or Joan Jett.
Joan Jett, yeah, Joan Jett works for both.
Joan Jett's going to be on every fucking category.
And so is Lee Aaron.
Lee Aaron is just fucking like we're gonna like the end of the month. It's gonna be a fucking whole show on Lee Aaron.
I know. And we're not saying we wouldn't
I'm
want to have.
gonna have to fucking take back all my fucking bottles just to fucking pay the money to get Lita Ford or get Lee Aaron on this show.
Yeah. Oh, I know, right?
We'll get like a 30-minute clip of Lee Aaron for like $5.
But Canadians stick together, right?
That's right. You gotta fucking. We'll have to bring that up.
Yeah.
And you said that she lives on the island?
Yeah, she lives on the island.
That's funny because that's where Pamela Anderson is.
Yeah.
She's pretty much retired and gone back to Duncan. She's just.
I don't know where Lee Aaron lives. Let's ask Google to stalk her for us.
Yeah, we should.
Oh no, I'm going to. There we go.
I wrote this.
Where does Lee Aaron live?
Oh, I should have put that in the notes.
Oh, I was wrong.
What do you got?
Lee Aaron, the Canadian rock singer, resides in South Surrey.
Fuck!
White Rock.
Let's get in the fucking car. Let's go.
Oh, speaking of White Rock, I saw my old boss on the news this morning.
Which one?
Gary.
Oh, from
Artworks. Yeah, I saw him on the fucking news.
What was he doing?
Well, apparently he works there. I thought he worked for Patterson Sign Group or whatever, but apparently he works at Galaxy Signs, and they're restoring some iconic fucking Eagle fucking neon sign. They're refinishing it and shit. And I don't even know what he said. He just kind of popped on there and said something really quick, and then got. And his fucking his name underneath, and then fucking. I didn't really hear what he fucking said, but fucking motherfucker.
You heard of Nightwish?
Huh?
Nightwish.
I've heard of them.
Yeah. Okay. So I think they're pretty decent. So they're a Finnish metal band. So I had them on the list. I don't know. I think they've done quite well. So her name is Floor, Floor Jansen. I think they've done pretty good. I'd probably put her at the bottom of the list of like. I know they have a good. They have their following.
Let's not forget about Alyssa Whiteglue's there.
What? She is here.
Yeah, she is.
In April, I think it's April, but it's like midweek. So I'm like on the fence.
Right.
Arch Enemy
Jeremy's coming. Yeah.
they're coming. They're playing in Vancouver at some place I've never even heard of before, and it holds like 200 people.
Oh, cool.
And I'm like, I am so tempted just to see a show with 200 people. Like seriously, like think of like when you go to the Chill House, and we've been there. You were with me when we saw 200 people there.
Yeah.
And it was 200 strong for Abject Chaos. You know, they're the first band, and that's why, like, when you talk with Johnny, we want to be first or second. Second is the fucking spot that you want.
Second is always the money spot.
I think of like the Canada Day show. We played second. I think the Electric Jets played.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe third. I can't remember. And we had like such a great turnout. You know, when we played the Chill House, you know, everybody was there for the second band. Everybody was there for the first band. Was great, which was Stolen Goods. They were, you know, they were phenomenal. They played a great set. The Electric Jets came out. Fucking everybody's still there. Then it was the Tarlicks. They scared a lot of people off. They were loud. They were just louder than loud, and fucking just insane. They're fucking awesome. I love them. And yeah, but you know, you see that show, and then you see like even I think we stayed until the first couple songs of Amnesia. I've seen them play so many times. I'm almost done with them at the Chill House. And we, you know, there's the crowd just dies right out, you know, and that's like any fucking show. You don't want the headline is the number 2 spot. The next one I got is Christina Scabbia.
Yeah. I know. I can't think of it right now.
No, I can't think of it either. They're one of those bands. They got the guy, the guitar player sings too. There she is. Lacuna Coil.
That's it. Yeah.
And she also did a how Metallica has done like 18,000 versions of the Unforgiven. Megadeth has done multiple versions of To Le Monde. And Christina Scabbia plays on or sings on one of those versions. You know, Megadeth has also redone Hangar 18 too. There was Hangar 18, Return to Hangar, and then they did To Le Monde, the first version, which was I think on Euthanasia, and then they did a Dave Mustaine learned how to speak Spanish, so he did a lot of songs in Spanish. He has 2 that I know of. So he did one in Spanish and another one in Spanish. And then he also did To Le Monde with Christina Scabbia, which also has a video to it.
Yes, Wednesday did a song with her too on his Necrophase album.
Oh, really? I'm going to have to fucking look that up. I dig her as a singer. I really do. What else do I got here? Ginger, Tatiana Smalek. I love seeing them play live. Like I've gone and looked and watched. I'm not a big fan of watching live footage. You know, because a lot of time you get like crappy cell phone and shit like that.
Yeah.
you know, but I've seen some live videos of that because of the fact that I want to see her sing, and because she does some deep growly shit, and then she goes right into fucking like singing, like classical. Let's just call it classical singing for shits and giggles.
Oh, fucking. Well, even to this day, I still fucking think that song, that the Wolf You Feed, is still that Nina Strauss and fucking. I still think it's a fucking awesome song to this day. It's still
That's a
fucking good.
great fucking song. Alicia Glutz White, good Canadian kid. Arch Enemy, like I said, it's like in April, 200 something fucking people. I bet you it's probably sold out or probably missing out now. But I think she does great. But we got to see Casey Carlson do
Casey
it.
Carlson.
Casey Carlson wasn't on the list, and she should have been. Just because of the fact that she pulls all that shit off for on tour.
Yeah.
You know, like,
And that was her first tour, too.
And that was her first tour. Like, her band has never fucking left fucking Ontario. She's Canadian.
Is she?
Yep. And so, you know, and she does all these stupid little YouTube videos, but it's a fucking video on the internet. I can't fucking believe this shit. You know, like, oh, here I am singing, but here I, you know, what do you fucking do? I can fucking lip sync too.
Yeah.
But she fucking pulled it off. Because I had to look her up before we went. I was like, I need to know who's this chick that's singing for her. Because, you know, there was the Dorothy song, there was the Alicia Glutz White song, there was
the guy from Disturbed.
The guy from Disturbed. There was I thought there was 3 songs that she had a female singer for.
There is. It was Dorothy. It was a Dorothy, Alyssa White, the chick, and fucking the guy from Disturbed. Dead Inside.
Oh yeah, nope. The rest of them were all guys singing. Chris Motionless, Dorothy, Alicia Glutz White. Yeah. Oh, how about that? So, we missed the fucking 8:30 thing because of the fucking fact that it's Tuesday today. The alarm does not go off on Tuesdays. It only goes off on Mondays. That's okay. We're still going to run through this. We already get Joe Chet, Nina Strauss, we've talked about the whole time, and the Queen of Metal. You can't forget the Queen.
Haley Aaron.
Haley Aaron from Surrey.
White Rock, South Surrey.
Yeah.
White Rock.
We'll have to find her.
Let's go on a
stalking. Put some effort into this show and actually fucking try and do something.
Bring your GoPro. We're gonna go stalking. We'll go stalking this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll be those fucking idiots that tape their crimes. Fucking bring your GoPro.
Yeah, we'll join the crowd.
I'll give us a follower or 2.
Yeah. Is there anybody you think that I missed?
I think you missed fucking.
Ones. I did the.
I think you missed the. I think you missed the chick from New Year's Day. I think you fucking missed.
Oh, her. Ashley.
Ash, yep.
Yeah.
I dig her.
Is it Costello?
Huh? Ash Costello, yeah.
Yeah. What about Calico?
Never really heard much of her. I know she's got that thing with fucking Chucky Bear there.
Yeah, Biso Blanco. It's decent. I'll give it that. A little weird for me, but
I think fucking I honestly think Wednesday did a fucking song with those 2 as well, with Chuck and fucking Calico.
What's the date today? So
Or there
next
was,
week sometime is this is a tough one. I'm still on the fence. I haven't looked into tickets or anything like that. But next week is Wednesday down in Seattle.
yeah.
For the most part, I'm hoping that the guy comes to Vancouver. He usually does in the November time.
Yeah, in the later days, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'm just gonna hold out. I'm gonna wait. I would love to see that guy play.
So we almost did the last time, but he had to cancel.
Yeah.
So did Wasp that year. That was like the year of cancellations.
Did Wasp cancel that year too?
That was the year Wasp.
Oh, that was the year that he fell off the stage or some shit.
No, his back was fucked up.
Yeah, he fell off the stage and his back got fucked up.
So his back was all fucked. So he had he had to call it quits. He just couldn't fucking do it anymore. He said it hurt too much.
And I get that because you look at the one thing that I've seen and you hear about it sometimes now is you hear a lot about the bass players because the bass weighs a little bit more than the guitar. You hear a lot about bass players having to get shoulder surgery on their left shoulder. It's the strap, and they have to the strap is just digging in because of the fact that
some bases are heavy as fuck.
Yeah, you look at some of these guys. Tom Araya had it done. He plays a 24
ESP.
An ESP, but 24 fret. Like it's a long fucking bass. He's a big guy though, right? And so he would. I don't know if it's an aesthetic thing because if he was playing like a 21 and a little bit smaller, how it would probably look a little goofy. But you got to remember, he comes from a time of when rock music and metal music, everything like that, it was all about the aesthetics, right?
My fucking my fucking Warlock's a 24 fret.
Is it?
Yeah.
You got 2 dots on the end?
Yeah, same with my Jackson. It's got 2 dots at the end too.
Oh fuck! My LTD's got 2 on the end.
Huh. The Warlock neck is a lot longer. Like look at the neck. Look at the neck on your fucking acoustic one. That's a long neck.
Yeah, well, it's 24. 12, 5, 7, 9, 20 on the Fender. 21. This Jackson here is that's a small neck on that one. But hello, girls.
Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies.
Now there's a guy that they need to bring back.
I bet they do.
Nothing says out of touch with everything than bringing back a fucking male fucking porn star.
Porn star.
Yeah, no, that was good stuff. And then I got the that's all I had for the women of metal. There's probably a lot that I'm missing. And we'll think about them next. Like you came back this week and you're like, hey, we missed this one, this one, this one. Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be afterthoughts.
Yeah, because there's always afterthoughts. Because you mentioned one that we should have had Casey Carlson on this. I think she was fantastic. She did.
Yeah, she was awesome.
She did a great job for what she did.
Well, yeah, that was her first. That was her first, and plus that was her first. She was like what, 19? That was her first tour.
20 years old, first tour. commanded the stage quite well. You know, could have been better, but age, experience.
Age and experience, definitely.
Um, the whole jumping into the crowd and then she walked right in front of us. I didn't even see her because she's so short. I think she's 5 even. I think she's, and then like all of a sudden, like, oh, she went into the crowd. Where did she go? Oh, there she goes. Yeah, no, I mean, that will. Right now, I would say that was one of the best shows that I've been doing the last 5 years too.
Oh yeah, that was one of my top. That's in the top. That's in my top 5 of good shows of all time.
Yeah, I would almost say that. Hey, there's a fucking topic. I'm gonna write that down.
All right, firing them out.
No, that's a good one. I can give one away right now. One of them would be 1996, BC Place, Kiss. When they put the makeup back on. Who opened?
Which one? 90s? Wasn't that the Nickelback one you said we just
No,
missed?
no, that was the 99-2000 show. And we missed
that was,
Nickelback.
who opened that one? I don't remember.
You know,
I don't
I'll tell you exactly who it was. It doesn't matter who opened.
That's right. It doesn't matter. Although the first time I did see Kiss back in '87, Anthrax opened up, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's probably one of those things that you didn't appreciate properly.
No, I actually really appreciate it. I thought they were good. I thought they were great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. I dug their I'm the Man. I'm the Man and fucking Antisocial. Antisocial is still one of my favorite Anthrax songs.
Well, I would say they're probably one of mine too. That one, I actually dug the first album with John Bush, even though Armored Saints sucked.
Fistful of Metal.
Yeah, the Fistful of Metal was good, but I actually enjoyed that album. I can't remember what it's even called now. The Sound of White Noise.
Oh, that one. Yeah. That was after they did Attack of the Killer Bees or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when they got. Stabbing Westward was the opener for the 1996 show.
I don't remember them at all.
I
remember the name because they were on the fucking radio all the time.
They were you know what? They were a
Vancouver band.
Yes. I think they were actually a Seeds winner when they did that.
I agree. Yeah. I think
I
so too.
Back this year, which is funny which is fine with me because we talked about it as a band with the Electrojets and like, oh hey, we should put a song on there and just shits and giggles, see what happens. And then you get your song. They did it a little bit differently. You didn't get the big prize that you used to get. Now you get your song played on the radio X amount of times in 3 months. They did 4 winners for 3 months.
Yeah.
And the times that they were playing the winners of this Seeds contest was like 5:55 a.m.
3 a.m. All that kind of
10:05 p.m. Like just in the right outside, and maybe once at 11:55. You know, you get like these weird times. You know, like that where nobody's really paying attention.
The
And,
unpeak hours.
yeah, the unpeak or just random. It was just like complete random times. It was just like not getting any kind of notoriety at all. And I was just like, wow, why couldn't you do this when Nickelback won? We'd all be a lot better off for it.
That's right.
Stabbing Westward. I remember a song from them. I can't remember in my.
I remember because they're on the radio all the time.
Yeah,
But-
and they, I believe, they had a female bass player.
Well, fuck if I know.
Save Yourself. That was their biggest song.
Well, I'd have to hear it. I don't think that's.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that, but
But we're not gonna put the fucking one person that decided to watch us through fucking that much torture.
yeah. No, they're from Illinois.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. The Windy City, Chicago. But okay, not the band that I thought they were.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I'm not the droids you're looking for. For some reason, as we end this bullshit,
Yeah.
why? But me going to watch The Rise of Skywalker popped into my head the other day.
Why?
I have no idea. Well, I don't know. Well, I know how it started is that it's a movies come on a Friday. It's Friday. I worked a long day. I'm trying to get home, and there's an apartment fire on my way home, and I can't, and I'm stuck, and I'm like, fuck. Okay, so they're turning everybody around. I turn around, and I'm gonna have to go a long way around to get home, and I was just like, fuck. And then I'm like, I'm hungry, whatever. And then I don't know what happened. I just ended up going to the fucking theater, watching like the 5 p.m. fucking airing of The Rise of Skywalker. And it's been long enough so I can fucking say whatever the fuck I want with it. So there's no spoilers or whatever.
Oh, if you haven't seen it by now, fucking.
Oh, Pat wasn't even here. Okay, never mind. There's a scene where the ship is coming at fucking Rey.
Yep.
And she shoots the fucking lightning out of her hands.
Yes. No. That was the ship was escaping with Chewie in it.
Yeah, whatever it was.
And she grabbed it to hold it back, but then Kylo Ren was fighting against her.
No, Rey shoots lightning.
But yeah, she got
out of her hands.
Yeah, and she got so pissed off that she lost. She got pissed off, so she sent the lightning through her hands. Cha-ching.
And I fucking lose my shit. I almost in the middle of the fucking theater, and I had to fucking bite my tongue on this. I almost yelled out, "Holy fuck, she's a Sith!" Because only the Sith can do that.
That's right.
And if you're just a casual Star Wars fan that just knows the movies, that's all you know, right? And they managed to get around it with Darth Vader because he had all mechanical bullshit, and that's why he couldn't do it.
Actually, I watched something on that yesterday on YouTube since I was bored of flipping around. It said Darth Vader didn't use Force lightning because it would interfere with his respirator.
Okay, so they made up another thing for it.
They made up another thing.
Maybe that's what I heard. I remember hearing this fact that he just didn't have his own limbs and all this other shit.
Which could be too.
Yeah. So, but I nearly lost my. I'm like, and there's like kids all around me, and I'm just like ready just to fight. Holy fuck, she's a Sith! Which you're supposed to think because of the fact that.
Well, she's not just a Sith; she's the granddaughter of fucking Darth Sidious himself.
Yeah, but it was just like, holy fuck! Like you gotta totally get into that. And
oh fuck yeah!
I'm really hoping that all these fucking videos of fucking Vader getting his own show are fake.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
I haven't seen one in a while. I just really want them to be fake because you go and there's somebody that also did all the thing. They do the research for you, which is good. I think in A New Hope,
like 10 minutes.
17 minutes.
Yeah, something stupid like that. 10 or 12.
Like 27 minutes out of a 2-hour movie. And I think he had a little bit more in Return of the Jedi, whatever it was. And that's what made him the fucking shit, is because he wasn't in it. You know what? Why they made Boba Fett a fucking guy? Because he had fucking 30 seconds. And he said he's no good to be dead. And that was it.
Yeah.
That's why you saw him. You know, and then they did some other stupid bullshit with him with the fucking Return of the Jedi, which is shit. But it was just like, that's why everybody liked him, because he was only there for a second. He says
he was there. He was there when he had to be.
Yep. And then when they brought out the Disney fucking version, I was just like, this is bullshit.
Oh, he was pretty
good. Helmet fucking in his fucking sweaty armpit than he did fucking wearing it.
He was pretty good in fucking Kenobi. The Kenobi series was pretty good.
Boba Fett was in it?
No.
Oh, you're talking Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He was good, but he was he was in there a little bit, but he wasn't there.
Little bit. And nothing will beat Darth Vader fucking just crumbling the fucking ship in his fucking head.
I know. He was a badass in that one.
That's the thing, is like, you watch the ending of Rogue One, you watch that scene, and that is the Darth Vader that we always knew that he was.
And that fucking scene of fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader from the original movie. They like fucking artificially intelligent made it or something, and they're like going right there. It's not like two old men standing there slapping their canes together. They're fucking beating this. They're fucking lightsaber fighting.
Oh yeah, no, that's like, that is like from the scene in A New Hope where he fucking chokes Buddy out. And for some reason he answers to fucking Tarkin, and the fact that, and then he's like, you know what? I've just had enough of you. I'm just gonna fucking choke you for a couple seconds for like shits and giggles.
That's just Tarkin. That's because Tarkin and the Emperor were the ones he took orders from, and there. I saw there was a reason why he did it too, but I couldn't fucking. I can't think of it off the head. And did you know when they were filming A New Hope, and you see fucking Tarkin there, he's actually in his bare feet?
To make him shorter?
No, because he didn't like the shoes, so he walked in his bare feet.
Fuck, I love it. I hate fucking wearing shoes. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for fucking all the shit on the fucking ground everywhere I go, I would never wear shoes.
Fucking right, say I never wear pants. And on that note, I
think right then. Okay, that's been a nice fucking hour.
We're done after that.
Wearing pants, okay. we're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
That's all fine. So next week, maybe you'll be sitting here, maybe you won't be. I don't know. Next week, women in punk.
Punk.
So I got a couple of those ones ready to go.
Oh, I got that. Hang on, sorry.
Of,
I got another one for the metal.
what's that?
Wendy O. Williams.
See, I have her the Plasmatics with for next week.
Was punk, yeah, I guess, but she's
But the Plasmatics were like really on that cusp of like the Motorhead, right?
yeah, we crossed between punk and metal.
She's a lot like the Motorhead, a lot like the Lita Ford.
And Kiss did all the music.
Yeah. Gene and Paul did some fucking wrote like 3 or 4 songs for her.
You remember you told me that once. I went and looked. Gene, Paul, Eric Carr, and Ace Frehley.
Yeah, it was in Paul Stanley's book.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Paul Stanley's book I put Paul's book way above Gene's, just because Gene would talk about being in Kiss, and then all of a sudden he's going off on about some fucking chick that he fucked. You know what I should do is one of these days, and we talked about it last week. I think we talked about it last week. Was Gene singing the Cher part of the Nickelback song? And I'm just like, fuck's sake. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if you'll remember this, and this is really good stuff. We knew a guy, I'm not going to say any names because we get sued enough. We knew a guy that got a job as a longshoreman from his dad, but didn't like the hours because he is the very first case of FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
So he quits the job, goes on welfare just to get money. You came up with the greatest thing ever. And you come to me and he's in the room with us. And you're like, ask me how I'm feeling. I'm like, hey Chris, how are you feeling?
Welfare. Oh, fucking Darren. Me and Darren do that all the time. It's fucking art. We'd always fucking, yeah, we did that. That was credited to Darren. He gave me that one.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah.
Like
we'd always use that for fucking half the people that came into the fucking shop. How you feeling, buddy? Welfare.
Because when you brought it to me, I thought it was fucking brilliant.
It was brilliant. I'm probably thinking I want to even think I may be even the one that thought of it, but hey, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, and I'm just like, so thinking of that as we close this off, do you ever think that Shannon ever says to Gene at really weird moments, are you gonna share that sandwich?
Oh, probably. Probably.
Like, are you gonna share that? Or are you gonna take it all like you usually do?
Yeah, I bet she does.
I hope. Part of me hopes that she does because of the fact that in Gene's book, I don't know. Did you ever get through all of Gene's book?
Yeah, when we went to Mexico.
Yeah, like where's that? Like the Shannon part was like this.
Oh yeah.
But the Cher part is like this.
Yeah.
I have two kids, and they're really great with Shannon. I moved into it with her, and I was ready to give up Kiss just to be with her. And I left New York and went to LA, and she was getting me movie parts. And like,
yeah.
I was like, wow, okay. okay, I knew there was Cher. I didn't know it was like this. Like, fuck, if that is not a huge, him bringing out that book when they thought that Kiss was done in 2000,
Yeah.
if that wasn't the biggest signal fire you've ever seen, I don't know what is. Like, I don't know. Anyways, we can go on.
Go on, Farrah, but we're shutting this down.
Yeah, we're gonna shut this down.
Tuesday.
It didn't come
I'm
out.
starting to get unstoned. I need to go fix that.
I still got this much left.
Oh, you'll drink it by the time the fucking power leaves the fucking computer.
Oh yeah, I know it will be. Anyways, so think about it. I know you won't, but you did say Wendy O. Williams, and I did have that one in the back of my head for Punk.
I had from.
I know she did a duet thing with Lemmy and Motorhead, but I have her in the Punk thing.
Awesome. Anyways, shutting this fucking thing down.
Shut it down.
And goodbyes. Aye, ayes and goodbye. Look, if you're stoned watching this, you're